Hi, and today we are going to have an attempt of making a vegan or plant-based flaming pie. So what do we need for this recipe? Well, we need an onion, a red onion, but a white onion will be fine, a couple of carrots, a couple of potatoes, then the seasoning we need some black pepper, some ordinary white salt, some vegan vegetarian gravy, the special ingredients of brown HB sauce, some garden peas, some Quorn vegan pieces, and some vegan shortcut pastry. We actually need 2 boxes of the pastry for this recipe. So we need a pan of water. Okay, so now we're going to chop the potatoes into little chunks. Small enough so that they'll easily boil. So now we add the potatoes to the boiling water and we let them simmer until they're soft. Okay, so now we peel the carrots, ready to cut those. Now some people like to have them in little circles, but I'm going to put them in patterns, which I just prefer more. So now we're going to chop the onion. You can have this as coarse or as fine as you wish. So that's the onion, quite fine. I think that'll probably do for how we want it today. So now we need the pastry. Now you can make your own, but we're going to be a little bit lazy and have this shop-bought short crust pastry. You can use puff pastry, but I prefer this. So first of all, we're going to blind bake the base of the pie, very carefully pushing this in. Maybe a little bit more careful than I'm being. So we're using a glass dish, which is about the correct size for the pastry. You obviously use whichever shape you have or is best to your use, and then we're just going to trim some of the edges off just to make it just that little bit neater. Okay, so we'll just spread this out just to make sure that it's right into the corners so that it's going to spread everything out nice and evenly. Now obviously you can't reuse this rice after we've done this. Okay, so let's put the oven on to about 200 degrees centigrade, and we're going to place the dish in there for about 15 to 20 minutes. Keep an eye on it that it doesn't start to burn. Okay, so let's pop in the carrots. You can put them in with the potatoes, it will be fine. Okay, so now we fry the onions for just a few minutes until soft and maybe slightly caramelized, adding just a little bit of salt and pepper. So let's see how we're doing with the blind baking. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. This is looking pretty good actually. I said you don't want it too much. Yeah, that's looking pretty good to me. Let's take a knife and give the potatoes and carrots a little prod and see if they're starting to go soft. And yeah, I think just another minute or so and they'll be done. Okay, so they're done. Strain the veggies. Let's add the veggies to the pan. And now we add the Quorn pieces to it. Let's add a few teaspoons full of vegan gravy. And add the boiling water. And a little trick for you if you use a fork, you will not get as many lumps in the gravy. Just keep getting that till it's quite a nice consistency, not too thick, but with a little bit of depth to it. So we just give this a good mix, making sure that everything's covered in the gravy. And at this stage you may want to add a little bit more salt and pepper, and then if you would like to add a couple of herbs, maybe rosemary, basil, if you want it a little bit more special. I nearly forgot peas. So let's add a little touch more salt and a bit of thyme and a little touch of oregano, and then give it all a good mix, and then I don't think we'll be far off ready to add this into the pie base. And don't forget the special ingredient we need to add at this stage: a good couple of dollops of the brown sauce. Give it a good mix, and then I think we're ready to go. And just a little bit of leftovers, so shame to go to waste. And now we add the lid, just like this. So let's just press this in to make a little bit of a seal, just gently all the way round, and then I'm going to take a sharp knife and just trim the edges off. And don't forget to brush some plant-based milk or olive oil on the top of the pastry. So 20 minutes at 200 degrees centigrade should do fine. Just keep an eye. This is our scouse pie, and that is our pie all done. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and like, and it seems that I am the man with the flaming pie.